Like apparently
the first third.
Yeah.
Like apparently there's a
Overlap
TV
back
station in
to
America
later.
that just like constantly plays some Christmas movie
Oh,
over
man.
and over again.
Oh man, I don't know if I've told this story. I might have on stream on Twitch or something, but like when I was in America last, I think I was at like MFF for the furry fur fag convention, and so
mumble that.
and there was a point where like me and my friend, my roomie, we just went back to our hotel and ordered some food and just like turned on the TV or whatever. Oh yeah, it was really late at night. It was like somewhere, I don't know, 11 p.m., 1 in the morning, something like that. And we were flipping through channels and we found one of those like preacher infomercials.
Yeah.
Like paid programming, like literally a preacher guy who basically the entire time he was just taking a long time to extort people. He was literally just extorting people, and it's not even a debate of like, oh yeah, because I'm an atheist, it's extortion because he's doing something religious. He was literally saying, I was shocked with what he was getting away with and the confidence at which he knew he could get away with it, because this is just a thing in America, I guess. But he was telling a story and like clearly gearing his personal story towards like desperate, perhaps elderly, or mentally challenged people. But he was telling this like personal anecdote, like I was having the worst part of my life. I was poor, I was down in the gutter, and I didn't know where to turn to, and what happened in my life. And then when I was in your shoes at one point, and I looked, and there was a man just like me, and he was a preacher, and he asked me to plant he asked me to plant a small seed of like, I think he said $10,000. It was like $5,000 or $10,000. A small seed of $10,000. And
Jesus Christ!
He literally said, and he told me that this seed would grow tenfold and it would multiply, and then use some Bible verse to like justify it. And he tells this story. He's like, and then over the course of the next year, there would be FedEx trucks that would be driving to my house just to give me bundles of cash. Literally, he's saying the story that he
sign me up.
And he's like, I started to get excited whenever I saw a delivery truck go by, because I knew it was for me. I don't even know where they came from. They just got delivered to me, all these bundles of cash. And I would get $10,000 every week for a year. And now look at me. I'm in this, like, he's dressed nice. He's talking about how
shady as fuck.
I think I know who you're talking about.
It's not even shady. It's just...
It's disgusting. I've never been so disgusted. He like he goes on for like a fucking hour about this shit, like half hour to an hour. We tuned in. He was going for a long time, and at the very end, he's like, the number code's on screen. He's like, now's your opportunity, and now you can do the same thing. You will plant a seed, a small seed of $10,000, and you will see this multiply. And I'm just thinking about, like,
so fucking shady.
It's
what
terrible.
the fuck?
Because like, what kind of people are gonna do that? Like really desperate, like people at the end of their rope who probably need that money, who are waiting for some kind of fucking miracle. And you're just literally stealing their fucking money. And technically not stealing, but you're conning them. And I'm just thinking, like, if there wasn't the connotation of religion in there, he would be doing something that would probably land him in jail. You know, if you're extorting, like, is that illegal to extort, or sorry, not extort, but to con people like that, to lie about that?
It's a pyramid scheme.
But that's on their fucking television.
It's not a pyramid.
It was on TV in America.
Someone should plant seed in his butt.
I know.
But that's the thing. That's the thing.
Talking about.
It's literally like, how is that okay? Why is that a thing?
Yeah,
The thing is, the fucking so Scientology can get away with kidnapping and abusing people because of religious freedom.
Yeah.
Let
mean-
that sink in. Like that religious freedom here goes too far
Ugh.
sometimes.
I
Like
think I know who you're talking about.
Yeah,
'Cause
I don't. I got some
there was,
clips on
like-
my phone. Oh
there was,
man.
but that sounds like some like gangster level shit. Like that sounds like a fucking mob rather than a religious organization.
That it's fucked up. And it's
what
like
I
they
was
had
saying-
this nice like piano music and like
Ugh.
just this whole charade of him, this older white man who has like a deep, calm, soothing voice who's basically like lulling them into a trance, you know?
Mhm.
And it's absolutely, I've never been more disgusted. I was shocked. Like I
Yeah,
didn't
that
think
shit goes on a
that
lot
would be
here.
Yeah.
a fucking thing. Like, oh
Yeah.
my god, just
I
what's
was-
normal in
Fucking,
America that like people
Robert-
don't realize is just so fucked up to anybody else.
There's a famous televangelist called Robert Pattinson, and he would
Yeah.
take
Robert
the donations
Pattinson?
people gave him.
Robert
He-
Pattinson?
Wait.
No,
After-
no, not Robert.
Not
no.
Robert Pattinson.
Pat Robertson, you mean?
Yeah.
Matt
Okay.
Robertson. Sorry, and like,
Oh my God.
Man, so that's why he
Right,
got
40
snubbed at the Oscars.
But I was
no, Pat Robertson. He would take donations and use that to fund his blood diamond mining. Fucking
yeah.
like, yeah.
I was actually gonna say earlier, I think I know who Adam is talking about, because a long time ago I actually used to watch John Oliver when I thought he was funny.
Yeah.
He did like a whole thing on televangelism, and
Mm.
there's this one guy who had this whole seed faith thing, and there was a
Mhm.
woman with cancer who was super religious who, instead of paying for chemo, kept giving money
Oh yeah,
to this inhuman.
Because
Christ.
because they're
She
convinced
thought
it'll.
God would save her, and she died.
Yeah, I mean, like the if you're that embedded into your religion that you truly believe in miracles and God and this whole sense of cosmic justice, and you truly believe it, then why wouldn't you do that? Like what are you gonna believe? Just
Yeah.
if somebody's fucking telling, if somebody who you would see as an authority figure on your religion, somebody who you believe is connected with God, because they say that, and why would somebody lie? Why would this nice old white man lie to me on TV about that? Somebody says that they're close to God and just give me your money and it'll work out for you. Like they
just
believe
posted
it
a
and they
video.
fucking do it, and it's like, like if that was one of my fucking relatives, like I'm furious about that shit. That's fucked up.
Yeah.
I want to
Yeah,
think about it.
The episode I was talking
That's
about.
why.
It pisses me off.
That's why I'm glad skepticism is sort of, starting to creep up in society and become more
You mean
common.
Nazism?
You mean
Jack
not?
Mate.
You mean not? You mean not? Hashtag listen and believe. Oh, I love that movement. Oh,
It's I don't know. It's even in today's current age, like America is just so embedded in that shit. Like you think that there's a lot of healthy skepticism going around, depending on where you are on the internet. But I mean, these people are still making fucking millions of untaxed dollars,
Yeah, and it's still a problem in America, but there are studies to suggest that skepticism is increasing in youths, and
Mhm.
people are going away from religion more and more every generation.
Good.